Sirens blared across television screens as a red headline pulsed. A Trump arrested, again, in diners, airports and living rooms. America stopped breathing. Half the nation whispered. Finally, the other half clenched fists, murmuring, "This is war." But what unfolds next, no one in America is ready for. This moment isn't just about Trump. It's a tremor shaking the spine of the nation. Markets quiver, investors refreshing screens with trembling fingers. Congressional offices drown in furious calls. Overseas, foreign leaders whisper, "Is America collapsing from inside?" The fear becomes larger than one man. If he's arrested again, what happens to democracy? To millions who built identity around him? To the streets pulsing with fury? Because before the handcuffs even closed, a shadow force was already moving. The villain wasn't a single face, it was the machine. Critics sharpening pens in think tanks, prosecutors rehearsing lines for cameras, bureaucrats exchanging quiet smiles, pundits posting smug tweets declaring, "Justice finally wins." They dusted off old indictments, replayed past failures like trophies, convinced history belonged to them alone. Their creed was simple. He is chaos. Remove him and save America. They thrived on division, punishment, spectacle. But while they celebrated, Trump's people remembered. To millions, Trump wasn't merely a politician, he was a survivor forged in fire. Scandal, impeachment, trial after trial, and yet he stood. They remember 2016 rallies where forgotten voices felt heard, 2020 fury where crowds roared his name, and 2024 courtroom marches where strangers linked arms in his defense. Behind the cameras, a man once stared out a window, wondering how history would write him, villain or vessel. His followers never saw a billionaire. They saw a voice for truckers, veterans, rural towns left to rot. TikTok swarmed with prayer circles, #stand with Trump rising. And so, when the news broke, America erupted. Congress ignited like a spark thrown into gasoline. Democrats thundered, "Rule of law." Republicans fired back. Witch hunt. Cable networks fly screens into chaos, rage-filled. Trump's legal team rushed to microphones, sweat shining under lights. Outside, streets swelled, chants, flags, fists, fear. Inside one studio, a debate began. Could this arrest end a movement or make it unstoppable? An anchor murmured. Silencing him could create a legend. Panic spread like wildfire. Will there be riots? Will he run from prison? Is America finished? Then one voice hit the mic and changed the entire tone. A legal expert, steady, composed, leaned into the microphone and detonated the room. Illegally, nothing stops him from running, even from a cell. Gasps rippled outward. Phones lit up. Twitter fractured under the weight of screenshots. Clips traveled like sparks across dry grass. "If he runs, we run" rose. Millions planting digital flags. Rivals swallowed hard, panic replacing arrogance. He took a breath, then delivered the line that froze America. If he's arrested again, he becomes martyr, not criminal. Silence spread like a verdict. What the machine framed as an ending suddenly felt like a beginning. Even critics stared, wondering if stopping him would unleash something unstoppable. But the real shock was still to come, because America was about to choose. America fractured into competing realities. Streets overflowed with chants and flags, protesters on every side. Churches streamed live prayers on TikTok, while memes, threats, and tears collided across feeds. Overseas, newspapers asked, "Is this how empires fall?" Celebrities declared, "Jail won't stop him," while commentators whispered, "If this becomes his origin story, God help the ballot." Everywhere, the tension was palpable, the nation holding its breath, and looming above it all, one date now threatened to decide everything, the tipping point where history and the present would collide. Step back. This isn't merely about Trump, it's about fear steering a nation. If America defines itself by enemies, what future is it crafting? Dignity must outweigh vengeance. Democracy must outweigh humiliation. Reflect on the stakes. History doesn't wait, it watches. Every choice echoes beyond the headlines. And as dawn rises, the world holds its breath, asking, which America will wake up today? What if Trump gets arrested again? You've seen the future unfold. Subscribe, comment, share. Join the conversation. Be the voice that matters before anyone tries to silence it.